Hello Warriors fans! Welcome back to Dub's Nation Voice, your home for everything about Golden State Warriors. Today's story is very big and very interesting. We will talk about 1. The future of Jonathan Kuminga. Is he leaving the Warriors? 2. What about Kevin Durant? Is he coming back? 3. What Warriors owner Joe Lacob said about all this. 4. What the Warriors will do this summer before the NBA draft and free agency. So grab your drink, relax, and stay with me for this full story. Let's start. Part 1. Jonathan Kuminga's situation. What is happening? Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most talented young players on the Warriors team. But there is a problem. Kuminga is a restricted free agent. This means another team can offer him a contract, but the Warriors can choose to keep him by matching that offer. But do the Warriors really want to keep him? The truth is, it's complicated. Kuminga played very well last season in some games. He can score, he can jump, he can defend. But Coach Steve Kerr is not always happy with him. Kuminga sometimes does not fit in Kerr's system. That's why Kuminga did not play in some important games last season. Now there are rumors that the Warriors could trade Kuminga this summer. The owner, Joe Lacob, was seen sitting with Kuminga at a WNBA game. Some people said this means the Warriors will keep Kuminga. But Lacob said, "Don't read too much into that. I sit with many players sometimes. It was nothing special." Interesting. But Lacob also said something important. "We are open to everything. If there's a good trade deal for Kuminga, maybe we do it. We need to do what's best for the team." So the truth is, Kuminga could stay. Or he could be traded. Right now, the Warriors want to make sure his trade value is high. They want other teams to think Kuminga is very good. Part 2. Why trading Kuminga is hard. Even if the Warriors want to trade Kuminga, it's not easy. Why? Because of NBA rules. If the Warriors trade Kuminga this summer, they can only get back half of his salary in a trade. This makes things difficult. Also, many teams do not want to give a lot for Kuminga. He is still young and not yet a star. The Warriors also do not want to pay Kuminga a big new contract if they are not sure he will play a big role. So maybe the Warriors will sign Kuminga to a short, cheaper deal and then trade him later, maybe in 6 months. By then, trade rules will be easier. Part 3. Kevin Durant rumors. Is he coming back? Now let's talk about Kevin Durant. Durant is one of the best players ever. He helped the Warriors win 2 NBA titles. But he left the team in 2019. Could he come back to the Warriors? No, probably not. Last February, the Warriors and the Phoenix Suns talked about a Durant trade. It almost happened. But Durant said, no. He did not want to return to Golden State. Now, the Suns want to trade Durant before the draft. But the Warriors are not trying again. Why? 1. Durant does not want to play for the Warriors again. 2. The Warriors are now happy with Jimmy Butler. They think Butler fits the team very well. They don't want to change that. So, no Durant this summer for the Warriors. Part 4. What about other stars like Paul George or Lauri Markkanen? Last summer, the Warriors wanted Paul George and Lauri Markkanen. They were ready to pay a lot of money for them. But guess what? The trades didn't happen. And now the Warriors are very happy about that. Paul George had a bad season in Philadelphia. He is getting older and costs too much money. Lauri Markkanen also was not so good last season. And his contract is very big, almost $200 million. The Warriors saved money by not making these trades. Now they have more space to try new, cheaper players. Part 5. What are the Warriors planning to do now? So what is the plan for the summer? 1. They will keep Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Jimmy Butler. 2. They want to add good role players, not big stars, players who cost between $15 to $30 million. 3. They might sign or trade for players like Obi Toppin, T.J. McConnell, Andrew Nesmith. These players are not stars. But they are good, strong role players. Also, the Warriors are watching Quinten Post, a young big man. Maybe he can become the new starting center. And they will decide what to do with Jonathan Kuminga before free agency ends. Part 6. What does Joe Lacob really think? Joe Lacob, the team owner, is clear. He likes Kuminga. He thinks Kuminga is a good person, good player. But this is business. If there is a great trade offer, they will trade Kuminga. If no good offer, they will keep him, but not give him a big contract. Lacob says, "We have to do what makes the team better. It's not personal. It's business." Part 7. What will happen next? Predictions. So what will happen? 1. Warriors will wait for offers for Kuminga. 2. If no good offers, they will sign him on a short contract. 3. They will not trade for Kevin Durant. 4. They will not get expensive stars like Paul George or Lauri Markkanen. 5. They will look for 1 to 2 cheap, strong role players. 6. Quinten Post might get more playing time. In short, Warriors will not make a big superstar move. But they will try to build a better team around Curry and Butler. So Warriors fans, what do you think? Should the Warriors trade Kuminga? Should they have tried harder for Kevin Durant? What kind of players do you want to see join the team? Write your thoughts in the comments below. I will read and reply. Don't forget, white heavy checkmark like this video. White heavy checkmark subscribe to Warriors Daily. White heavy checkmark share with other Warriors fans. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more news about Golden State Warriors. Hello Warriors fans. Welcome back to Dubs Nation Voice, your home for Golden State Warriors news, updates, and big transfer rumors. Today we have a very important story. Jonathan Kuminga could leave the Warriors. And who could join the Warriors? A big man from the Chicago Bulls. Nikola Vucevic. Is this a good trade? Is Kuminga really leaving? Stay with me because we will explain everything, the truth, the rumors, and what this means for the future of the Warriors. Let's get started. What is the story? This summer, the Warriors want to make changes. Jonathan Kuminga may leave Golden State. He is young, only 22 years old. But he is not happy with his role on the team. Last season, he did not play much because the Warriors got Jimmy Butler. Also, Kuminga had some injuries. Steve Kerr gave him less time on the court. Now Kuminga wants to play more minutes, maybe on a new team. The Chicago Bulls want Kuminga. They may offer Nikola Vucevic in a sign-and-trade deal. Who is Nikola Vucevic? Nikola Vucevic is a very good center. He is tall, 6 feet 10 inches. He plays for the Chicago Bulls. Last season, he averaged 18.5 points per game, 10.1 rebounds, 3.5 assists. He shoots well. 53% field goal, 40% from three-point line, 80% free throws. He can score, pass, and rebound. But he is 35 years old soon. And he is not fast on defense. Can he really help the Warriors? We will see. Why does Kuminga want to leave? Kuminga was an important young player in Golden State's 2 timelines plan. But after Jimmy Butler arrived, Kuminga's minutes went down. In the playoffs, he was on the bench many times. He feels frustrated. He wants a team where he can be a starter. Chicago Bulls can give him that chance. In Chicago, Kuminga can play more, score more, and grow into a star. This is why he may want to leave the Warriors. What do the Warriors need? The Warriors are not tall enough. They need a big man to help Curry, Klay, and Butler. Looney is not a scorer. Draymond Green is small for a center. They want a center who can shoot threes and rebound. Nikola Vucevic can do this. But is he too old? Will he help in defense? The Warriors must decide. Keep the young Kuminga? Or trade for the old but skilled Vucevic? Big decision. What are the trade rumors? Famous NBA insiders say this trade is possible. Michael Scotto from Hoops Hype talked about this deal. Warriors and Bulls spoke about Vucevic before the trade deadline. Maybe they will talk again. The Bulls want Kuminga. The Warriors want a big man like Vucevic. But no official offer yet. This is still a rumor. Maybe Warriors keep Kuminga. Or maybe they trade him and start a new plan. What do the fans think? Fans are split. Some want Vucevic because they want to win now. Curry and Butler are old. The Warriors want another championship before they retire. But other fans say Kuminga is the future. They do not want to lose a young star. Many fans on Twitter, Reddit, and YouTube are debating this every day. What happens if Warriors trade Kuminga? If Kuminga leaves, the Warriors get Vucevic. The starting lineup could be Curry, Klay, Butler, Draymond, Vucevic. Bench, Looney, Moody, Podziemski. But no young star for the future. If Curry or Butler gets injured, the team becomes weak. No energy, no future leader. It's risky. What happens if Warriors keep Kuminga? If Warriors keep Kuminga, they stay young. Kuminga becomes a starter one day. The team has future stars, Kuminga, Moody, Podziemski. But they stay small. No big man to stop Jokic, Davis, or KT in the West. Hard to say. Trade for Vucevic equals win.